What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. So it is Friday afternoon. Got a couple hours of the workday left. I'm working here from the house and just trying to get ready for the weekend. And we got some playoff football going on this weekend. And I got some family coming down this weekend to stay with me and just kind of hang out for the weekend. They're actually getting ready to move down here as well, just right across the street over here. So, but today I wanted to do another review of the GoSports 4x7 pool table. Well, Blaine, you've done a million reviews on it, and I realize that. I'm continuing to put out more reviews just to show you more of the gameplay. So right now I've got a few minutes left of lunch and have a little bit of coffee. And thought I would bust up a game of 9-ball or two just to show you again how the balls roll around on this table. You know, if you're in the process of shopping for a pool table and you just do not know which one to buy because there is a million options with a million different price points. This is my second GoSports table that I've actually purchased in the last 3 years. I love the quality of the table, the durability of the table, and really just the overall look of the table as well. It's $7.99 on Amazon is where I ordered this through the GoSports page. This is the one with the wood base. As you can see here, it weighs about 300 pounds. It's got adjustable feet on all 4 legs. And for those of you who have seen any of my other videos, there's more details on the table and the specs of the table on those videos. But today I just want to kind of jump into a couple of games of quick 9-ball just to show you guys who are still looking and trying to make a decision of which tables play the best. Because I remember when I was looking for a pool table a couple of years ago, it was hard to find just your average Joe, just shooting around on the table just to see how the balls play, how the balls roll, how they kick off the rails, the kind of spin you can put on the ball, and the speed that the balls move. So let's go ahead and jump right into a couple of games. 9-ball, got the paper towel to protect the felt. Well, Blaine, that doesn't work. I think it does. You play on your table how you like. I'll play on my table of what I feel is best. And anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Nice break, nice spread as you can see on the table. Balls roll great. The more you play on the table, I think the smoother the felt, the little more worn as it gets in, the balls roll a little bit faster. I remember that from my last table that I had. That was one thing that I really looked for in a table. See if I can do a combo here. And hit off that 3, I believe it was. But that's one thing that I looked for in a table is, felt with good ball roll patterns, good kick off the rails. I've seen some tables you probably have too. They actually don't have adjustable feet, so you can't level the table. This one's fairly level. After I've leveled it, spent several times kind of going through it, leveling it to this floor. But it's got the nice kick off the rails, and the felt rolls real smooth with the balls. Some tables actually look pretty, but they don't play pretty. So you got to keep that in mind. Some people are more or less, well, Blaine, I just want a table for my kids. Okay, maybe something a little bit cheaper is probably fine. Well, Blaine, that's not an expensive table. It was only $7.99 and mine's $3,000. I get it. It's not a slate table. It's like an MDF board, which really for a home table, I think works actually really nice. Obviously, there's better tables on the market. I've played pool for decades, and I've played on some great tables in my time. But for home use, I really think this is like a perfect table, perfect size, 7x4. The playing surface is, I believe it's 3 feet by 6 feet on the actual playing surface. I'm going to try to kick that 5 and hit the 9-ball in. I always like to try it. In a game, I like to call it. Sometimes you can get a quick win by doing that. And I'm kissing the 9-ball, so in this case, we're going to get balls rolling. I don't like doing that, but in the game of 9-ball. Now, in a game of 9-ball, that would technically be a win since I did hit the 6-ball first. I understand the rules of 9-ball. The way we play it here in my house is pretty much free for all, anything goes as long as you hit the shoot ball. But if you do hit the 9-ball in without calling it, we do pull the 9-ball out. Like in this case, I would pull the 9-ball out and I would put it back on the table. And really all it does is it just kind of strips the idea of crap pull out on the 9-ball. We've all lost games to when somebody just slams the balls and the 9-ball goes in. Let's face it, it's crap. Well, Blaine, those are the rules. I understand the rules, but just to make it a little more competitive, I would always pull it out. Now, if I would have called that, I'm going the 6 to the 9, and I call it in this pocket and it went in, that would be a win in my house because you did actually call the shot. And sometimes that does happen. But on something like that where I just hit it and it went in, I don't lose. It just comes back out. Now, if I would have called this pocket for the 9 on that shot and it would have went in that pocket down there, that would be a loss because I called the wrong pocket and so forth. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody had a great week. This week's actually gone by fast considering it's already the 9th of January. We're already in the second week of 26. This year is already, this month, I know for a fact, is already just blowing by. Which I'm okay with. Keep time moving. Put a little right English on this, see if I can walk that down. Like so. And line me up for the 9-ball. Not sure if you can see this because of the angle of the shot, but we're going to go in that top right pocket. Like so. And there you have it. Quick game of 9-ball. Again, the GoSports 4x7 table, wood base. This felt does come in 3 different colors. I got the black this time. The last table I had was blue for those of you who've seen my other videos. It also comes in red. The cool thing about the blue and the red felt is it actually comes either with this wood colored base or it comes with a black. So you can do a black and red or a black and blue. But on the black, it only comes in the wood. And I'll be honest, if it would have come with black option, I would have done that. Just black on black, I think would have just pinged. I think it would have looked excellent, but black's my favorite color and I just think it would have been cool. But for whatever reason, they don't make the black felt on the black table. Probably because they're like, who in their right mind would order a black table of black felt with the black 8-ball? I would. I wish they'd make it as an option. But it does come with 3 different colored felts. Whatever felt color you get does come with the matching chalk, which in this case we've got the black. It comes with 2 cue sticks that unscrew. They're not the greatest cue sticks, I'll be honest with you. They're a little on the cheaper end, for something like kids or, you just got guests coming over that want to play. Definitely. I went ahead and just put mine in storage, and then I've got a custom stick here. This is actually a 19 ounce. It's got the rubber grip on it. It's a 13 millimeter tip, which I've got sanded down and scuffed up to where it's got a little bit better of a rounded tip on it for putting English on the ball and so forth. But this cue stick actually, it's not just 19 ounces where it's heavy at one end. This one actually has a really good balance to the weight, and you'll find the more you research cue sticks, it's not all about just weight, it's how the weight's distributed through the cue. But I do like the maple cue. It's got the rubber grip, and I knew that this one would play a lot better for me. I've had this one for, 1.5, 2 years, and it's done excellent. I love the cue stick. So anyway, if you have any questions about the table, or if you're if you've purchased your own table and you've got a different brand or something that you prefer, put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about why. What do you like about your table? What do you not like about your table? What do you wish your table had? What do you not like about my table? Well, Blaine, it's you. I don't like you. Well, I'm sorry. You don't have to watch my videos. This is really more for just a little bit of entertainment and for education for those who are looking for a pool table at home. This is great in the house. It would work in the garage. It would even work outside, like under a covered patio or something like that. Yeah, for $799, I am definitely very impressed with the table. I haven't tried the other tables that you see like on Amazon or some of the other areas, so that they may be just as good a quality or even better quality. I don't know. I did the second one. I bought this one twice just because of the fact I knew what the quality was, and I really already had the expectation of it and met all my expectations. There's really nothing on the table that I wish was different. I really feel like It plays great. I really wish I had space for a 4x8 table, which I really do, considering this room here is like 30 feet long. It's 14, almost 14 and a half wide. So an 8-foot would fit here. It would just be a little big. And I think those cost, I want to say they're $8.99, maybe $9.99. Something $9.49 or something. They're a little bit more than the 7-foot, but really the 7-foot table does everything that I need it to do. So good luck in your search. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel, so when I post more videos, you'll have more options to look at when you're still looking for the gameplay. But I will say, you know, I do like the spring of the ball really quick. I like the motion of the ball. I like how it rolls nice and smooth. Again, I do have the table fairly level. I mean, it's still got some little points to it. I don't know if I can ever give it at 100% exact, but it's pretty close. So, but the adjustable feet definitely help with that. So, and I think you can adjust them out like that long, you know, in or out the bottom. So you've got a lot of space to work around with. So anyway, good luck. If you do have questions about the table, or just some comments about maybe a table that you have or something you're thinking about doing, and just looking for another perspective on it, feel free to hit me up. But thank you for watching. Let's have a great weekend, and we will see you in the next video. So thanks. Have a great day, great weekend.